Hey y'all, so I just want to talk to y'all about the power behind giving. People look at my life and they're just like, oh, you have it made, you got a car, you got this, you got that. Let me tell y'all, from the first time I had my first job when I was 16, I was a tither and I could continue to tithe. I know that tithing is the reason why I'm here today. Okay? I'm telling you. Because even when you tithe, and not only, you know, allow God to bless you, but it protects you. He says that in Malachi chapter 3 that when you tithe, he will rebuke the devourer. He will rebuke the enemy. Everything that I've experienced in life, like financially wise, is because of God. Like when God blessed me with my car a couple of years ago. It was nobody but God. I know it was nobody because of my tithing, my sowing. When I believed God for my car, I sowed a seed. And I remember I sowed a seed and I wrote on the envelope what I was believing God for. Because I do believe that when you have a need, you sow a seed. Think of it in the Bible when they came to Jesus to feed, I think 5,000, he said, okay, what do you have that I can work with? He just didn't say, heavens open up. No, he needed something to multiply. You see what I'm saying? He needed something to work with, you know? A lot of times we just go to church and we have requests, but when it's time for offering, you clench our purse and say, you try to take my money. No, the church ain't trying to take your money. Well, authentic churches, the good churches, ain't trying to take your money. They're just God just trying to bless you. He's trying to multiply what you have. You know what I'm saying? A hundredfold return. That's what God is trying to do. I remember my husband. Before I met him, he wasn't a tither, and he was always financially struggling. But then when we got married, I'm like, you're gonna tithe. Like when you connected to me, now we won. You gonna tithe. And at first it was a struggle for him, like because 10% was a struggle for him. So, but he continued to do it, and to see his testimony, how God had blessed him financially. He got a $10 raise within 6 months. Not even 5 months, 4 months. Who is that? That's nobody but God. And God started opening up doors for him. And my husband has no degree. And to get a $10 raise, that's nobody but God. And that's what God would do when you give and you follow his word and you pay your tithes. And that's why he wants us to pay our tithes, so he could bless you. Sometimes you're like, God, I need this, I need that. He's like, my hands are tied because you're not doing what the word of God says. And I know for a fact, like I'll be afraid to stop tithing. I feel like I would, because I know like once I stop tithing, I'm no longer protected by that covering that says he will rebuke the devourer for my sakes. It's not that God will just be like, oh, you're not paying your tithes, forget you. No, he just can't go against his word. He's not going to go against his word for you. He's not. He's not. He didn't even go against his word for his own son. Everything that I have in life is because of tithing. The root cause is tithing and sowing and giving. And sometimes you tithe and the enemy will come. Like I know someone who probably just started tithing and then the enemy would come and they get into a car accident. And they're like, oh, see, that's why. No, the enemy is just trying to discourage you. No, the enemy is just trying to trick you. So I just want to just encourage someone or just share my little testimony how tithing is the reason why I'm where I'm at today. And tithing is the reason why I never lack. And it's the reason why I am blessed. And it's the reason why that I could just always make requests to God and say, God, I need this because I'm a tither. And that's really it. So see y'all. Bye.